Paltrocast.
Anna, pleasure to be speaking with you today. You have been everywhere the past couple of days. I've been seeing you. You were at a baseball game, Z100, etc. How's your day going aside from answering the same questions over and over and over again?
Honestly, it's been really fun. Everyone's been coming up with really interesting questions, which makes me think by myself. So it's great. Right now I'm in the recording studio. Actually, I was just recording my second song. So yeah, I'm talking to you straight from there.
That was going to be one of my next questions because we the fans only know one song, which is someone else, which is already
Right.
impacting at radio. When did you actually finish that song?
I actually finished that song technically in October, but I also translated the song and I wrote the Japanese lyrics myself. It's Japanese and English both, bilingual.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure it was October, yeah, last year. It's been a while.
Are there full Japanese and full English versions of the song as well?
Yes, actually, that was like the original thing. The original song was only in English, but then we decided that we wanted to step into a new realm of like mixing the cultures and the languages and the sound, and we did a full Japanese version first. And then we were like, maybe we'll release two separate ones. But then we had the bright idea to mix them together and fuse them together and just basically create a new sound in the US because there's not been a J-pop song that's been a hit in the United States. So we were like, we want to be the first to do it.
You make a very good point there. In the 60s, there was a number one hit, Sukiyaki. Utada didn't quite break the US market, although she's broken every record.
She's amazing, though. Yeah.
She is fantastic. She has New York roots, correct? You're more of an LA person, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she lives in New York, but I am born and raised in LA. Right now, I'm actually in Boston, though.
Is that because Michael and Lewis, their studio is in Boston?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, now you have an impressive background. So does the team working with you, Michael and Lewis. How did you all connect?
I originally connected with Michael through a connection that I've made throughout modeling in Japan, actually.
Hmm.
I've been doing modeling and acting in LA since I was 6 years old. I'm 18 years old now. But I've been doing modeling and acting in Japan for the last 5 years.
Hmm.
So I've been, in the industry, and somebody said, there's someone looking for a J-pop artist. So would you be interested in singing a Louis Bell and Michael Africk song? And I was like, of course. So yeah, that's what brought us here now.
And Michael, besides the hits, has toured with amazing artists that are still iconic and performing today. Do you ever go to Michael and go, by the way, how do you do this? How did you do that on tour?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
No problem. So Michael toured with NSYNC and Britney Spears, some very iconic artists. Do you ever go to him and say, how do you do this and this part of the pop thing?
I don't think I've actually had that conversation with him, but yeah, I don't know.
So either way, is it the same marketing strategy that you use in Japan as the States, or do you treat the markets totally different?
I think they're very different, but Japan is the second biggest music market in the world.
Mhm.
So I think both of them are very different, but they're very strong and on their own.
Yes. So in the US, around the holiday season, there's the Jingle Ball holiday
Right.
kind of concert season thing that you have to do the rounds of to get your single added. Is there that kind of thing in Japan as well?
I'm actually not sure if there's anything like the Jingle Ball, but there's this event that happens twice a year. It's called the Tokyo Girls Collection.
Hmm.
And I've actually been a part of that for the last 4 times, actually. So the last 2 years. And it's basically an event for models, like fashion, beauty, and music. So I've been participating as a model. So I've been walking for fashion brands. It's like a
Hmm.
fashion show, but they also do performances. And this year, a lot of artists are performing. One of them is XG, which is a Japanese girl group.
Hmm.
So yeah, it and La Seraphim, which is a K-pop girl group, they're performing as well. So yeah, that's next month or in 2 months. So hopefully the next one next year, I'll be able to perform there as an artist.
I hope so as well. And who or what made you want to become a singer in the first place? Because, and I know this about you, not only have you had success as a model, but also you've worked on some of the biggest television shows in the US history as a translator behind the scenes. So you have a lot of on-camera credits for somebody who everyone doesn't yet realize is a household name.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah. So I've been doing TV work for a while now.
Yeah.
Uh, I was on Little Big Shots. That was my first big TV show that I was on. I think it was on NBC with Steve Harvey as the host.
Yeah.
And I was a season regular on that, being a translator for Japanese and English, which kind of brings me back to this moment. It's kind of a full circle moment where I can, utilize that both skills of Japanese and English and translating into singing and
Right.
doing that. But yeah, I was a spelling bee host. I was an auction assistant. I did all kinds of really fun stuff. And then I was also on the Ellen Show
Yeah.
twice for translating Japanese and English as well. For this girl Yoyoka, she was also a drummer from Japan.
Oh yeah. Great drummer.
Yeah, amazing. And World of Dance with Jennifer Lopez and Neo and everyone. So yeah, I did that twice as well, and it was really fun.
Just some big, huge credits right there. But what made you want to
Very
become
grateful.
a singer, or were you always singing and taking vocal lessons?
I was always music has always been a big part of my life for sure.
Hmm.
Because I'm a dancer. I've been doing ballet since I was 3 years old, and now I've been doing jazz, hip hop, all genres basically.
Hmm.
And music is very important in dance, obviously, because you need to catch the beat, the rhythm, the lyrics, and just tell a story with your moves. But I've been doing singing for a year now, professionally, but I've always done vocal lessons before because I've always been interested in it.
Got it. Well, you've mentioned the Japanese and the English translation, but you also speak Armenian. Has there
Yeah.
ever been an occasion where you had to translate between Japanese and Armenian, those two languages?
Yes, between my
Really?
parents.
Got it.
Because my dad is Armenian and my mom is Japanese. So they both speak English to each other, but there's certain words in Japanese that you can't really say in English. There's certain words in Armenian as well. So I'm kind of like the middleman, and I'm just like trying to say what they're trying to say to each other in their own languages, which is funny.
Wow. So you must have different personalities going on because you're actively engaged as an entertainer, as a translator. In other words, most translators don't have the performer's personality, but you clearly do.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess it was. I love translating though. I've been doing it since I was a little kid between my parents. So
Wow. Well, two quick questions and then I'll let you go. The first one is you don't have to say what it's called or when it's coming out, but your next single,
yes,
is it at all like someone else? For example, if we like someone else, will we also love this new single or is it totally different?
you would definitely love it. Arguably, I think it's it's a different genre in a sense because it's very much more upbeat.
Hmm.
Someone else already has a strong beat for sure, but this one is more anthemy. It's more sing along. It's a little more light. Someone else has a very deep meaning of like finding your worth and just a very powerful meaning. But this one is more like fun. It's fun to sing, easy to sing. So yeah, but it's also fusion of the two languages. So it's a J-pop song. So yeah, I think if you like that J-pop vibe with the Japanese and the English, then you'll definitely love the next one too.
Got it. And the last question, putting you on the spot here. You're a very busy person, but what's the last concert that you went to for fun?
The last concert I went to for fun was for Billie Eilish. I've been a big fan of her since she actually came out when she was like 15, 16, I think. So yeah, she's been a big inspiration to me since, she started young, and She was 2 years younger than me. But yeah, she's amazing.
Was that at Bank of California Stadium?
No, it was actually, I think, at the Forum in LA.
Nice. Well, Anna, thank you for your time. Looking forward to that next single, and congratulations on the early success. Looking forward to whatever's coming next, whether you're translating, singing, modeling, whatever the performance, whatever the language. Just keep it up.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It means a lot.
Paltrocast.